Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich as Ukraine. Let's continue on for last off. So, we have managed to push our way into Prussia. We've taken Danzig, we've taken Königsberg. We're doing pretty okay. Especially where we were, like, what, 2 episodes ago? We are significantly further ahead than I thought. We still are at a little bit of risk from the Austrians if they decide to try to push our borders right here. That would be great. Poland, we do know they've gone down the Habsburg tree. They haven't joined a faction quite yet. They're probably going to join the Austrians, and I imagine, you know, it's going to be very dangerous whenever they decide to join the Austrians. And whenever Austria decides to actually get involved in our front. The Soviet Union, unfortunately, has not been doing Soviet Europe to join the Internationale. If they did that, it would be great for us. But instead, they're going to attack the Don-Cuban Union. And you know what? They can do what they want. Yeah, this against Iron Guard Romania. It says they're justifying like claims against us, but that's not necessarily true. Because those are claims against German oil fields, which don't affect us. I think this is just because we're normally part of the Reichspakt, and the game kind of still expects that we are, and that's why it's showing here. But I can't say with 100% confidence. So, Spain is staying out of the war for now. Italy, our ally, is not doing fantastic. France isn't doing fantastic either. If anything, we're really the only ones getting anything accomplished, which is sad. That's the case. But again, like, we kind of want to just push our way this way as much as possible. Why are none of you happy, by the way? Do you think that the Germans are superior right now? River crossing people in opposition. That's fair. Yeah, but the Germans just have a very, very high defense right now. They're exceeding combat with a negative 26% penalty. They're pretty entrenched, though, which is understandable. Why am I not reinforcing that fast? Oh, because the front line is very, very short. That also makes a lot of sense. Our breakthrough is basically garbage. We're crossing a river. Oh yeah, because this is technically, we're attacking technically from here and not there for some unknown reason. Can I upgrade any of you guys? I can upgrade you. Can I get you to have the... No. Doing the unexpected in combat can give you a large advantage. I'm not too sure what experience is gained while flanking enemy or getting flanked by them. I don't know if you're going to ever pick up Trickster, which is unfortunate because that's, you know, the makeshift bridges is pretty good, I would say at least. We don't have any tanks right now, so you are not really what I'm looking for. Let's get the better support upgrades. Seems okay for now. Import slightly less tungsten from the United States. Import more steel from the Soviets. Like, how are we looking on equipment right now? We're still 9,000 rifles short, which is not great. How long is that going to be in a deficit for? Another 82 days. Could be a lot worse. CSA is also doing, you know, they're doing pretty alright. I think they might end up winning the war. We'll see. If they win the war and end up joining the Internationale, that would be great for us. Because right now, what is German's capitulation at? 94%. And I think it needs to drop down to, I think, about 90% until Austria gets involved. Like 90, 80%, somewhere around there, and then the Austrians will declare war. So, you know, if they took Munich, for example, or they started taking, like, Frankfurt, Essen, I know these are pretty far away, but, you know, the point stands. And the Dutch, of course, are also doing a lot of work. Japan. Yes, attack Germany. That's excellent. Will this actually just immediately get a casus belli, or is it just going to, it just allows you to attack them. But if you were to attack Germany's Asia, one of the following must be true. German Empire is at war with Empire of Japan. AOG exists, claim the colonies. 3 civilian factories and 10% stability. Of course, I'll definitely take that. Papa Ching, war with Ching. You should... I don't under... Germany's Asia is not a subject of the German Empire. When would that ever be the case, though? I'm not too sure. I mean, they can't attack the AOG because they're only owned by the Qing. And I don't think the Germans will actually come to the defense of the Qing. They're actually at war with the Japanese puppet state, but apparently Japan doesn't want to get involved in that for some reason. This river, though, this river is actually extremely annoying to have to deal with. I mean, we are winning the air war in Eastern Germany. I mean, at least during the daytime. During nighttime, that's a different story. But just trying to do some more naval invasions. Understandable. The Reichspakt is just very strong. It's a powerful Reichspakt right now. I mean, they have lost more than we have, which is important to note. Mostly against Germany. A lot of Entente troops have died as well. And it looks like the French have actually surrounded a nice pocket of Dutch troops, so hopefully they can exploit that somewhat. What if I shrink Pink Line to just be like up to the north a little bit? 8 divisions should still be enough to defend that. Spain has joined the Reichspakt. That's very bad. It's very, very, very bad for us. The research slot available. Let's go for 1939 artillery, because you're in the Reichspakt. It means you're going to declare war on France, which is just opening up more front lines for France to have to deal with, which I don't know if they can deal with. I mean, luckily, the Spanish don't just declare war on day one, because if they did, they would actually get some sort of advantage, and the AI does not want that advantage, apparently. Okay, you feel pretty confident with attack, so let's just try to push our way through here. 90% attack. Yeah, Spain's showing the war. I'm at 91. If we can break through, that'd be nice. Excavation 1's been completed. Okay, 92. Because again, if we can get a breakthrough. Oh, the Walloon Communist Republic is joining the Third Internationale. The thing that they should have done like day one. I mean, that's nice. I mean, they're gonna get immediately killed. There's no question about that. But it's nice, you know, the thought that counts. We've got an industrial zone. 2 more military factories would be nice. Just one sec. My troops are having problems right now. I mean, I think we'll still win eventually. Okay, let's try to cross into Bromberg as well. 2 cavalry divisions defending isn't that great. Unfortunately, the Walloon Republic here is definitely going to die. I'm worried about France, though. My homeboy France. He's got some troubles that he has to deal with. I mean, I know their air support 16%, experience is pretty high. I mean, we could do siege artillery, but I think that's just against forts, right? Fort damage in combat. It looks like it's also just a plus 20% attack, so let's try it, see if it works. Get 2 research slots, so let's go for a decryption as well as... I think we just kind of want to get our way down to nighttime tactics. And unfortunately, the Walloon Communal Republic has capitulated. Something that nobody could have ever seen coming. How many guys are here? 300? There's just a ton of enemy bombers, which is not great. Also, yeah, do some interception as well. Try to control this as much as you possibly can. Keep on sending in the tanks. I would just really, really like to break through this. Another breakthrough. You know how nice that'd be? Oh, it'd be lovely. Did you nationalize the... Okay, you're sieging German assets. Not enough for Germany to want to actually declare war on you, unfortunately. But there's a chance they might still. We'll see. And also, I'd still really like the Soviet Union to help me out. But, I have my doubts about that. And I don't believe I can make this front line any larger than it currently already is. I mean, I have like 1 million manpower. I have a lot of equipment in a storage, except for no rifles. But I think most of that, is that just for troop training though? Yeah, mostly for training, which is a different story. Are you also attack bonus? Yeah, you're better attack and breakthrough. So you know what? Let's throw that on here as well. We're at 96. You're so close. It's still gonna take 6 days. So it looks like France is losing territory. I mean, the Helvetic Republic's still doing okay. Can't really tell what Austria is thinking at the moment, unfortunately, even though I really wish I could. Yeah, 97. Can I also force attack with you as well? Yeah, you know what? Do it with you as well. Everybody forces attacks right now. But Japan's actually sending volunteers to Germany, even though I thought they wanted to bring down the German Goliath, so what do I know? So this gets you a war with Qing. This allows you to claim territory from German East Asia. Come on, you're 98. Do not let them reinforce. Yes, keep on pushing your way this way. And please stop attacking my soldiers. Thank you very much. We'll send 7 up here to make this front line a little bit bigger. A nice breakthrough is always lovely to see. And then we're going to kind of probably rush this port. Try to surround these troops if we can. Or maybe not, because it doesn't seem like they want me to do that. Like, we're at 82 right now. Fortunately, now we're losing. But, like, we are over the combat width, which I understand is a bit of an issue. You know, some would say that. Like, France, how many men are actually on our side? We have 305 divisions, and we are facing probably about 500 to 600 divisions, so almost 2 to 1. Which, of course, is not great. You know, some would say those are pretty bad numbers. Do I still have force attack on? No, it's expired by now. Our defenses should still hold up okay. At least these guys aren't crossing a river, which is nice. What are you doing? You are currently doing an encirclement. We are doing some defending. Those all seem pretty good. The encirclement is a attack tactic damage plus 15%. So I feel like we're doing the better. We're doing better overall. And we're probably losing a lot of men right now. 377,000 men. Mostly against the Germans. Not a huge surprise. And we can also get some better artillery. So I think we're just going to crank this up. Seems good to me. And it's been 1940. Let's just go for the next level up here. We got some Lithuanian troops. They're looking pretty weak, I would say. In Austria, they have still not entered the war. They're sending a lot of volunteers, though, to counter against us, which isn't too surprising. You know, they're not the biggest fans of us, which is incredibly rude, but, you know, I can't change their opinion on this. Like, we're still kind of winning here. They are, repelling our attack, it seems like. Which is not the best news you could hear. I think they're doing another naval invasion. Australia, once again, trying to push their way into Riga, but we did repel them off, which is nice. And hopefully these guys can start moving in this direction soon. Once you're done attacking, thank you. And I think you just push this way. Now that we're crossing a river, that only benefits us. Make this front line a little bit larger here. We should also push our way here. Let's just make... Do these provinces meet? They do. So make that front line a little bit larger for me. Thank you very much. And it looks like we're going to be able to take over Kolberg probably soon. So we got another, I think, 2 more military factories. Let's go for 10% stability, and removing Black Monday probably is pretty good. And yes, keep on pushing. If you've won one battle, you do not stop. You keep on going. That's lesson number 1. It's probably a bad lesson, but still. It's a lesson I'm taking away from this. If you can take over Bromberg, surrounding 4 German infantry would be nice. And what's this peace conference? What war has ended? So Donaukuben's been annexed by the Soviets. You're doing southern expansion, which is kind of like not what I want you to do. I want you to go for Soviet Europe. That'll actually help me out. And of course, the... Okay. This episode is going to be a little bit short. Just to tell you ahead of time here. We can already see they're going to be sending troops over here, so let's send some guys down. In fact, you know what? Deploy you. And yeah, you guys make your march your way up to the north as well. Sino Coalition's been formed. I don't really remember who's part of the Sino Coalition, to be honest with you. Okay, so I think right now is a good time to hold on. Maybe we want to push like 1 more province over if we can. But I feel like this has been a pretty successful attack that we've got going on here. Yeah, let's throw more men into Riga. We definitely do not want to capture a port. They're actually all attacking into the port. I thought they would try to land in the provinces adjacent, but apparently not. Which is a little bit silly of them to do, I think. But I think it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthem. If you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. If not enjoy, click thumbs down. Want to subscribe, and goodbye.